Picture this. A father wakes up. He smiles at his children. He kisses his wife. He grabs his keys and then he drives to work. From the outside, everything looks very okay. Things are perfect. But inside, his blood pressure is rising. His blood sugar is creeping up and his energy is fading. Slowly, silently, but progressively. No pain, no warning. Until one day, a stroke, a heart attack, or a diagnosis that changes everything. And in that moment, you would trade every shilling, every promotion, every success just to have your health back. I'm Dr. Joshua Nderitu, a family physician focused on public health and cancer prevention and treatment. In this channel, we turn daily science into specific actions that you can take today. And this evening, we are discussing the health is wealth. And we are looking at the returns of investment no one has ever calculated and nobody calculates about. The truth that no one tells you about. You have been trained to chase at money. You work harder, you even earn more, and you build wealth. But here is the truth that most people ignore. Health is the foundation of all wealth. Why do I say this? Without health, you can't, without health, you can't perform at your best. You can't enjoy your family. You can't think clearly. You can't live fully. I'm not talking about motivation. I'm talking about science, evidence-based research. Healthy people are more productive. This was a study that was done by WHO and also the World Bank. They earn more over time because they are able to think clearly, they are able to spend more time and concentrate in their work. They also live longer and they contribute more. That is the science. That is research. That is what WHO says. That is what the World Bank says. I'm just echoing what has been said. So, health is not complete entity from your success. Your health drives your success. And I repeat this, your health is what drives your success. So, with that kind of evidence, then would I be right to say that your health is your greatest investment? Think of your body as a bank account. Every health deposit is a deposit to your account. Eating real food, moving your body, sleeping well, what we call the restorative sleep, managing stress, using the right techniques. These are investments into your health account. When you do any of them on a daily basis, then you are depositing in your account. And long run, you live a healthy life, you enjoy your family, you work better, and you are more productive. Every unhealthy choice is a withdrawal from your account. The processed food you eat. When you sit most of the time in the course of the day, when you are unable to manage stress and you have chronic stress, and you ignore your health checkup, you ignore the necessary screening, these are withdrawals to your health account. And here is the danger that I want you to get. You are destroying your health and your life, slowly drifting into diseases. The bad news, most people are withdrawing by their daily activities, their daily lifestyle, what they do on a daily basis, every single day. You are withdrawing. When you sit the day long, when you don't have an exercise program. What happens in the long run? Without you realizing, one day your account is empty. It's overdrawn. And what is the cost? Hospital bills, lost time, lost energy, lost opportunities, lost life. It did not happen all of a sudden. It has progressively, you have drifted into it. And that's why you don't even realize. They give this metaphor of a frog that is in a sufuria, that is on a fireplace. The water is warming slowly. The frog does not realize that danger is coming until the water is boiling and the frog dies. But it could have gotten out before this happened. This is how we find ourselves. We slowly drift until you go to the doctor and then you are told you have high blood pressure, or you get a stroke, or you get a heart attack. Unfortunately, some of these things can have catastrophic warnings. This is the hidden cost that you are paying for not putting due concern to your health. The mistake is real. Every afternoon energy class, every time you feel too tired to engage with your family, every I'll start tomorrow is a sign that you are losing something. You are losing focus, you are losing productivity, you are losing your income potential. Because the moment you get sick, that promotion that you think you would get will go to somebody else. And I've seen this. People get stroke at their 40s. They become dependent. They still have families that need them. But you ignored that simple screening for your blood pressure. You ignored, as a mother, that pap smear or that VIA. Disease is not just medical. It is financial, it is emotional, it is even generational. Because when you get a stroke, when you get a heart attack, you miss out on time with your children. That is what we know today, and tomorrow you pay with your life. Your mom, your family may not be able to pay for it. The good thing is that you can change everything with one decision. Here is the mindset shift. Stop treating health like an expense and start seeing it as your greatest investment, because the results and the rewards and the returns, they are unmatched to anything you can think of. Every workout builds energy. Every healthy meal protects your future. And every night of good sleep sharpens your mind. You wake up the next day able to concentrate. You are able to drive yourself to work safely. You are able to live with the people you are with in a controlled way. When you don't get adequate sleep, you are more irritable. You live on your edge. So the small investment that you give yourself, over time, the small actions compound. But better still, the investment in your health gives you energy, gives you clarity, gives you strength, and gives you time. And that is the real currency of life. So, up to 80, almost 90% of heart diseases, the strokes, the type 2 diabetes, even the hypertension, they can be prevented 80 to 90%. So we are talking about only 10% of what you cannot be able to take control. That might be affected by the environment, the genes, but most people wait. And they wait for pain. They wait for symptoms. They wait for bad news. And for many, that warning could be the last one. It could be the last one. So don't neglect your health. It is your wealth. It is your investment. Imagine this. You wake up with energy. You have a clear mind. Your body feels strong. You pray with your children. You read at work. You come with $5 million ideas. You live without fear. You feel you're in control. That life is possible, but only if you decide. And not tomorrow, not next week, not in New Year, but now. This is your moment. So, listen carefully. This is your moment. Not next week, not next month, not when things settle down. The idea of tomorrow is like you have given up on taking control of your health. If you make that decision now, then you take charge. Every day that you delay, your blood pressure might start rising. Your blood sugar might continue climbing. And that silent damage may continue building. And you won't feel it until it is too late. If you want to know how blood sugar affects your health, Check on more videos at the Overall Health YouTube channel at Dr. Nderitu, and you'll know how blood sugar, hypertension, and how heart diseases come in. And you only know it when it is too late. You don't need more information. You need a system, you need guidance, and you need accountability. Join the Health Insight 360 program now. You take control and take charge of your life. And that's why I created. It will help you lower your blood pressure, reverse prediabetes and diabetes. You lose weight safely. You build lifelong habits. If you want to take charge, call the number on the screen or WhatsApp us on that number, or get the number from our website at wellnesshealthservices.co.ke. Limited slots are available. This is for serious people because you need to commit yourself. This requires a commitment, and the results are guaranteed. Your health is not controlled by luck. It is controlled by your daily decision. And those decisions start today. Take charge of your life. Start now. Thank you for watching this video. We meet in the next video. Thank you, and like and share the Wellness and Wealth channel today for progress. Thank you very much.